Chapter 16. Action. 3 months after my release from jail, I was well underway on my new path. Life was good. Just by reading, running, and being with people who want to achieve goals, my life had completely turned around. For the first time in my life, I was happy with the person I was becoming. Not one of the guys I met in jail would have recognized me. Gary and Malcolm wouldn't recognize me either if they hadn't been there to see the change. Each day after I woke up, I reviewed the books that Malcolm gave me. Then I did 100 push-ups. I ran 4 days a week, 3 days by myself, and Saturdays with Gary and Malcolm. I got paid on Friday, and by Tuesday, I deposited at least 10% of my paycheck into my savings account. Following the routine Malcolm helped me set up was the difference between achieving the goals we talked about and not doing anything with my life. I hadn't missed a single run. I welcomed the challenge of running instead of fearing it. A lap around the lake was not a problem anymore. I still worked for Gary, and 3 months of labor had reshaped my body. There was no fat to be found, and my arms were well toned. I'd changed on the inside as well. I was no longer the child who went to jail, the one who was unwilling to accept any responsibility for my actions or plan for my future. I now understood the importance of taking the right kind of action, and I was full of hope and dreams. I started visiting my mom. I called when I first got out, just to let her know where I was living and working. After 2 months, I went to visit her. She was shocked to see how I had changed. I pulled a roll of cash from my pocket. This is to start paying you back for the bail on my burglary charge. I didn't wait for her to say anything. I just kept talking. I also want you to know that I've been thinking about things. When Jeff and I got arrested for stealing beer, I was mad at him. I thought it was all his fault. But the truth is, I made a really bad decision to go along with him. It was my fault. Because I made such a bad choice, I wasted 3 months of my life in jail. I also embarrassed you and caused you a lot of pain. I just want you to know that I'm really sorry for doing that to you. But I'm learning a lot by reading and listening to my mentor, Malcolm. I'm learning to do things differently, and I'm going to be a better person. You will never have to worry about me going to jail again. My mom began crying. Not the tears of disappointment like she had had at the courthouse, but tears of pride, knowing that I was growing up. Every week since then, I have gone to visit and pay her back.